Ready again. Hey, to the federation, most my time. I listen and say the first. Yeah. I was a good old man, we are my way. See, I say the wicked man will never do. I burn our chains and stars with a spice and our confederate. Hey, to the federation, most my time. I listen and say the first. Sing or sing. I say the wicked. And all the righteous man will have it. And the wrong man them. I know them back against the wall. Them fall.
Another great performance from the King of Fire, Shango, Capleton. We are standing backstage, of course, at the Jamrock cruise. Talk to me about your experiences. Is it your first time performing on a cruise?
Yeah, man, great experience. For first time ever on a cruise.
First time on a cruise?
Yeah. Performing too as well, you know what I mean? So it's a joy for me.
What was your expectations, it being your first time, you know, before you started to perform, before you came on the actual vessel?
Well, me kind of have a phobia, you know, if you see, you know, out there in the ocean. On the rock side is okay, cause, you know what I mean, my spare time, you know what I mean, I love to fish, so always on the seaside. But out there, cause I'm traveling a lot of ferries over the world, and, you know, it give me a little dizzy feeling, you know what I mean? I even took anxiety pill with me, but, you know, I didn't have to take any, you know what I mean?
When you were on the stage, no one could ever tell that you had any phobia about being on the cruise, because you definitely...
But I guess after the first day, you know what I mean, you know, I'm kind of the vibe, you know, because I said I don't even have to take any of the pills. You know what I mean? So, you know, the power of the music, man, and the joy, it's a great experience for me. You know what I mean?
When I say Jah, you say Rastafari. Jah! That man dealing. Jamrock cruise. Everybody in a Jamrock cruise. Look it up. Say why
After all these years, how do you keep it going?
Well, I stay true to the music, you know, I value the music, and, you know, I value the fans as well, you know what I mean, because even on this ship, you know what I mean, you could see, you know, the intensity of the people in terms of, you know, the up close and personal, you know what I mean. If you turn them, see them, can get a picture, them can get an autograph, and, you know, it's a joy for me, you know what I mean, full joy, and as I say, you know, it's a great joy for me, a great experience, you know, I'll do it again, you know what I mean.
You started in the industry at what year?
Wow, that's like...
Maybe 20, 30 years, maybe 25 years ago.
89,
you started professionally as the artist, of course, Capleton.
Years before, you know, the inspiration I was born with the music, it's from birth, it's authentic, you know what I mean? From we know ourselves, you know, with the band for this, you know, until, you know, we get the establishment and, you know, the publicity and Jamaica it happen, you know, it reach all our, you know, Def Jam, you know.
Zane.
International, it reach Billboard, you know what I mean? It reach ASCAP Award, it reach, you know what I mean? So, you know, give thanks. As I said, there is no limit to the music, you know what I mean? And the music is expansive. There is no boundary or no border that this music can't cross, you know what I mean? And it's a joy if you see, you know, people from all different races, all different nations, you know, gravitate to the music and interject in it, and, you know what I mean? And, you know, show that love, you know what I mean? More time we as true we are the creator, more time it's like
we don't see.
Yeah,
yes.
We don't value to that level. But when we go there and we see how people hug it up and crack it up, and how them nurture it, and how them protect it, and how them deal with it in terms of the spirituality, in terms of the message. One time even we in ourselves get jealous. Knowing that we are the creator and then we see some people on the outskirts that make it look like, you know, or feel them. But that's how music is, you know what I mean? Everybody feel like them have that control over music, you know what I mean? In terms of the message and the power. Even reggae music, because you know the people depend on this music in terms of them everyday life, living in the system with the oppression and the depression and the injustice and the inequality and the manipulation and the death without dignity and the whole world. This is the music we tell the people and say, yo, His Majesty say, I have no fear for them atomic energy, them can't stop the time. So no matter what them do and no matter what them try, you know what I mean, life still going to remain the same, and you know, Mother Nature still going to full joy, you know, the glory, and you know what I mean, and the music I got to teach the people, because you know, just a players of instrument and musician, all of my springs are within thee. So we didn't know so the power of the Most High can manifest through the music. So, you know, Jah already make you know so the players of instrument and musician, they're gonna be there, you know what I mean? So that's why Bob Marley say, you know, sing songs of glory, you know, make a joyful noise unto the Lord all the land. Sing redemption song, you know what I mean? You know, so just glorify the Most High. His Imperial Majesty Emperor Selassie the First. We give thanks to the powers of Rastafari. We have to put you through that level and make you see that, you know, we have to see life on the natural aspect. So we never get caught up in the illusion and the mythology and the fantasy, you know what I mean? So, you know, and, you know, me, I give thanks for the icons and the pioneers and, you know, the legend and the people who paved the way before me, you know what I mean? So, you know, because without them, then, you know, I wouldn't be here, you know what I mean? So I have to glorify all of the great men them who leave the footprints on the sands of time and or who set that footprints on the sands of time. So I and I, as a youth, them within this time, you know what I mean, can come emulate and, you know, keep the fire burning, because as we say, it's unlimited, you know what I mean? It's limitless, no limit, no there to stop it. You know?
What do they? It's a king of fire. What are they again? Jamrock, man in here. So me go so you. And I'm mission, they say what is my purpose. They say they wicked man burn up. No man. Why you not say? You are God. And I'm mission, they say what is my purpose. They say they wicked man burn up. And I'm mission, they say what is my purpose. They say they youth me money from. And I'm mission, they say what is my purpose. They say the wicked man are burn up. Go again. And I'm mission, they say what is my. When I say that in the air, when we say who can get burn up, I go get burn up. Who can get
Who are some of those icons that inspired Capleton along the way?
Well, Papa San was my DJ still, you know, until today, even though he become a Christian. You know what I mean? I still my DJ, you know what I mean? What is fascinating about Papa San them time is the long lyrics them, till me end up come write even longer lyrics. You understand what I say? And, you know, of course, you don't know all of the great man them, you know? The Bob Marley, the whole Bob Marley clan, Bunny Wailer, Peter Touch, and all of the Asian them, Oswald, Third World, name it, you know what I mean? Some of my great icons them from them time there. Alright, my favorite song was when I youth I grew up is that song when you Bring Back Maccabee version. I think that's Max Romeo. Bring Back Maccabee version. That God saying to black man get up, stand up on foot and give black God the glory. Black man get up, stand up on foot and give black God.
So that was one of your favorites.
As a youth, my father have a turntable, and anywhere in the country, you might go anywhere in the city, you know what I mean? He have to carry it, you know what I mean? Me as a youth with my dad, you know, he can't have the turntable. So, you know, a part of music that you know me from a long time, you know what I mean? I'm used to love Uncle Benji too. Uncle Benji. You know what I mean? I'd sit down on a stone, I'd what thing that's to what. You know what I mean? Yeah man, but we give thanks to the great musician them, you know what I mean? Burning Spear, you know, Shakes, me and all of the great man them come shake down Babylon. You see me I say with the power there and the energy there. You know, man like culture, you know what I mean? You know.
Has the sound system culture played any role in your career growing up?
That play all of the role. If you watch me perform and tracks in the atrium, then you would know that, you know what I mean, dancehall, you know what I mean, sound system, it play a great part in my thing, you know what I mean? Cause we used to have to travel on the sound truck, and we used to have to lift up sound box and them things, you know what I mean? So that may show you we have the passion for the music, we love it. We walk miles on our feet, you know, go dances, you know what I mean? We travel on truck with up vehicle, we them call it bum drive, you know what I mean? We try to reach the dance, so, you know what I mean? as me I say, you know, true with the love music and with the hard day for do it, then, you know what I mean? Whatever did for make it manifest to reach to this level, we'd have got through that tribulation there.
What were some of the sounds that Capleton DJ'd on growing up? Could you remember some of those sounds that you made your mark on?
Well, in my era, them time, they used to have sound like Little Matic, you used to have Maestro, you used to have Mozzo, you know what I mean? You used to have Lecture Vibe, you know. Yeah, man, and then we used to get the opportunity for DJ and enough of the big sound them come through, like the Black Star, like the Metro Media, like the Black Scorpio, name it, you know what I mean? Cause, you know, when a sound coming in the era, the people them are gonna say, yo, that youth I can DJ, so, you know, we get the opportunity, man, for DJ amongst enough of the great them from them time. And all of the man them used to rate me, cause in terms of my creativity and my lyrics, them used to say, yo, no, that youth are bad, you see me? So,
as a veteran in the game from those times, how important would you say that the sound culture is to the music, reggae, and both reggae and dancehall, since some people separate both? How important would you say that the sound system culture is to that?
Well, as I say, both of them play them part, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, dancehall and reggae music, you know what I mean? Within my time, I did come and put reality and dancehall, you know, music, rhythm, and it shocked the place and burned the place, you know what I mean?
Them want who I am and where I'm from. Oh, give me the yard and when you feel on the evil man must be the conquering lion. One of the overstands and me, but who I am and where I'm from. Oh, give me the yard and when you feel on the evil man must be the conquering lion. One of the overstands and me, but I am elected and permitted to teach the nation. Give them for praise to the Almighty. The one said I say I, Emmanuel Marcus with the vision. One of the overstand some little one in that tree. Punching in a man, never interfere than annihilation. Take the energy and the constellation. Then you would not want them and listen to man. It is the color we communicate with the inner man. You think so that's the Rasta man. Whoa!
You can sing a girl song and a one drop and it still shot the place same way, you know what I mean? But as I say, roots music I got always be the roots music, the message, you know, dancehall I got always be the competition, and you understand? So, and the hype and, you know? Yeah.
So if we tie it back to the sound systems, then have they played their role, not only in your career, but in the career and the longevity of the music? I want to know.
It can't do without the sound system. The sound system is the art of the thing, you know what I mean? No matter what happens, you can't drop the sound. The sound make it happen. You know how much sound in the world? If I went to Japan, you know how much sound they have in Japan? Yeah, man, the sound play a great part. A sound, you know.
So as a great veteran that you are, you would say that sound culture is still important today in the culture of our music.
Yeah, it's sound culture is the music, you know, that it is, but that's what it is, you know what I mean? You can't go around the sound culture, you know what I mean? A sound make it happen. And even if a selector take a name and him still need a sound. You understand what I say? Yeah. So, you know, it can't do it up.
Let's load up. Say hold up. Alrighty. Also like Jamrock and speak I want to say. Look. Slow them up their feelings and not carry. Slow them up their feelings and not carry. Hey Jamrock cool. Alrighty. Who them a cook the what that them a try? This thing said I say what? Who them a me go see them with the spell? This is money with them. Who them a cook the who them walk us? Them this Marcus and who them a guide did us? Who them a me go tell them this land? When I see the hand in the air, do not see like that man them. Don't be mad them. Somebody say, old school, the old school, Say old school. What the man don't know love do, man? Take it up. What the man don't know love do, man? What the man don't know? Look. Now one on you. Woman be lotion, me no lotion, man. Woman be powder, me love. Hold on, look. The two don't remember that one. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Give me a wave. Give me a wave and sing that one. Give me a wave and sing that one. Say that one on them. Them not like we have in a land. Them a wave. Them not like we have in a land. Take it up. My girl, let me see. Sing. Everybody, adi. Nina, I remember that one. Say she wanna care for me. Say she wanna stay for me. She wanna be there for me. She never leave me. When I turn out to you, when I know what bless me, I go. You.
Are you a fan of sound clashing? Do you like the sound clashing aspect of it, or?
Well, definitely. That's a part of it. You can't do without sound clash. You know what I mean? Remember, the sound clash with the thing going on, and even clashes with artists used to be nice until man start get personal and start involve man mother and father and get personal with the thing, and you know what I mean, and get violent. You know, but other from that, you know, that's what it is. It was a dancehall, a competition. It's a competitive world. You know what I'm saying?
Shango loves sound clashing. If you were to judge a sound clash, or even if you hear a cassette after the sound clash has taken place, what do you look for to determine who you feel would be your winner of that night? Is it the big tune? Is it the crowd response? What would King Shango say? Yeah, man, may I give to that selector?
Well, I'm more than one thing. You know what I mean? The crowd response definitely have to be a part of it, and likewise the song have to be a part of it. The kind of song, whether it's a custom-made song or just a normal song, you know what I mean? So I want a few things, you know what I mean? But the crowd response, definitely have to go with the crowd response.
As one of the most sought-after dub-plate artists as well, because we can also add that to your long list of accolades, do you ever get excited about doing a dub plate for a sound clash, or is it just a regular day in the studio for you?
Well, all as excited when it comes to the music and the vibe and the energy. Cause when we do a dub, we picture how the dub are going to do the dance and how the selector are going to deliver it and how the crowd are going to react. You understand me? So that's why I do my dubs them with that energy and that vibe. You know, just try dub plate. I laid back when no matter the sound, if it's a big sound or a small sound, because it represent me. So I have to give it my all. As I say, you know, it's all about the love and the passion for the music. You know what I mean? So if it's for about the money and the hype and the popularity and the publicity and the fame, then you know get the real thing if you get out of it. For just music are just natural thing, you know. Bob Marley said, you know, it's a natural mistake, you know what I mean? So we just have to keep it real, have the love for the music and you know, just do what we have to do and just, you know what I mean? Keep the fire burning, because only fire can purify and preserve the soul of the people, you know what I mean? So I'm just there to do my work, you know what I mean? As me I say, it's a joy. I give thanks for the experience for the first time being on a cruise, you know. I want to big up Damian Marley and the whole Marley clan and, you know, all of the team, you know, who put it together and make it happen. So, you know I mean, big up all of the artists that will perform, you know what I mean? I know the first leg, they're a bit disappointed because they didn't get to see me on the band. You understand me? I say so, you know, but I still did my thing on the tracks and, you know, the people still full time, but I know they wanted to get the live band, you know what I mean? But you know, on the second leg now, then you know I'm more judgment again because right now we get to perform on the band and people have to get a full show, you know what I mean?
But I heard you did really good on the sound system, or Black Scorpio sound system, going back in the days with how you used to do it back then.
Yeah, for real, you know, like a dancehall vibe, you know what I mean? And the people loved it, you know, they were into it, they were all singing the song and jumping.
So they got two sides of Capleton.
Yeah, they got me on the tracks and get me on the band, you know what I mean? It wasn't planned, you know, when Mother Nature work and social work, you know. You know, we have a little bad weather, rainfall, and then, you know what I mean, we have to take it to the club, you know, the atrium, and atrium shell down, you know what I mean? I love the vibe. You know, everywhere we walk, people say, yeah, Capleton, we love a performance, you know, you have so much energy. You know what I mean? I would watch you perform a million times. I would watch you do it again. Are you working tonight? Are you?
Baby, don't cry, no. Ooh. Yeah. guys slow down for the ladies. You guys slow down for the ladies. Oh, woman, she holding her clothes, wishing this clothes. Can't take them and them when you sleep on her nose. She holding her clothes, wishing this clothes. She not in and no with no funky mouth. Holding her clothes, wishing this clothes. Can't take them and them when you sleep on her nose. She holding her clothes, wishing this clothes. She not in and out with no funky clothes. She not in and out with no sucking on her toes. She not in and out with no head on the clothes. No sucky suck, she said no blow blows. She no want no man, baby no man on the nose. Make she dip, she a will, all the shirt and the clothes. Bedroom, only pose, them a pose. She come check the lion for the jungle code.
I can't let you go without asking you, man. You know, you are someone that we need to continuously stay in the industry, because not only are you a teacher of the craft, but you are still one of the veterans that can still represent, just as the younger artists. Put Capleton on any stage, and he will, you know, go toe to toe with the best of them. What is what's next for Capleton? Are any albums, any new music?
Well, I'm in the studio now, working on a new record. Yeah, you know, working with most of the top producers in Jamaica as well. You know, I'm always on the road. I just finished touring the States. You know, I tour Europe. You know, did most of the festival there, and I'm always in the studio. I have a lot of new single out as well. You know what I mean? So I'm doing my thing. You know what I mean?
I have to ask you this. There was a time when it was just like you were dropping songs after songs, and the place was on fire with Capleton, and it seems like you just became a little bit more reserved. Is there a reason why you pulled back?
Well, I wouldn't say pull back, but cause we pay a whole lot of thing we don't really join it and them thing, you know what I mean? And I will have a song and it don't play in Jamaica, but still it's number one somewhere else in the world, you know what I mean? So we always do the thing, and we always advise. Capleton never rest yet. We rest yet. We name workaholic. So we never see the fire. So we always advise record. You understand? It all depends. More time through advise all different kind of promoters or producers. It don't really matter who is good. If it's a big producer or a small producer. From we hear a rhythm and we love the rhythm, you know what I mean? We are gonna make it happen. We are gonna vice on the rhythm, you know what I mean? But as I said, whole heap of youth rise up in the business too. So you need to give the youth
give them some space.
Yeah, because it's not all about you, and it's not like the world revolve around you, and as I say, individualistic. We not to work with something that we share the glory.
All I want to know the wickedness and the selfish killing, and ain't no self killing where I want. Everybody will know that I say. Oh, no, this murderer. Tell me that. What am I worried about? They're ready again. Jamrock good. So leave I alone. Say them can't take the fire when me put fire around. So leave I alone. It was a tie alone. Who showed us down? So leave I alone. But still a man conquer every dragging them dangers out. So leave I alone. No. Young rappers, when them go on them run news. Come and find out the whole of them confused. The erratic road. No for them struggle choose. No for them go gamble with them life and lose. But the whole of them cause them not stop confused. Them use and abuse, and then them refuse. Can't beg me no pardon, no rap, no excuse. Everything no level, everything no smooth.
As one of the best to do it though, are you happy with where the music is now?
Well, internationally, yeah, reggae music is the ultimate music. Dancehall, yes, it get a little saturated because, through the excessive immorality thing where them, understand. But other from that, you know what I mean, dancehall as always, dancehall, and dancehall is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And people still doing good music, and the artists them are still at work, you know what I mean? It's only maybe you don't hear some of the works them for whatever reason, but You know what I mean? But the music is there, you know what I mean?
I'm going to put you on the spot because I know that you're a major contributor to the culture and I know you care so much about the culture. If Capleton was to stop doing music today, would you feel that the music is in safe hands?
If it's doing safe hands, well, it's not like, I know, yeah, because enough youth out there will love the music same way, you know what I mean? I have the passion for it. Some would make it look like, you know, a Capleton alone, you know what I mean? Enough other youth out there will have different see me. I remember saying, enough youth out there emulate Capleton too, you know, I love the works and, you know, and more time, you know, even when them not eerie, you know what I mean? Them still eerie, you understand, because it's not what we say is what we represent, you understand? Yeah, so, you know. Yeah, man, the works are always go on, man. And people, youth are going to are always defend it with them art and with them soul and defend it with love and defend it with righteousness and know the value of the music and value it to that level. You know what I mean? Where them not going to be a traitor or a sellout to the whole mission and to the works and to the message and to the people. You know what I mean?
Gotta say, give thanks to Capleton, definitely an icon in the culture of dancehall and also reggae. A huge contributor who started his career around sound systems, correct?
Yeah, for real.
Sound system culture, man.
Yeah.
All the people who have a real friend or a true friend, could I see the hands in here? If you don't have a real friend and if you don't have a true friend, that means you're not a real friend and you're not a true friend. Let me see the hands in here. Wave them! Wave them! Yeah, cool. Ready. Well, Mr. Mikey, run up everywhere. Yeah. Yes, and they run up everywhere. Yeah. I'd like this run up everywhere. Some boy thing on it and I'm round the sun. They might think run up everywhere. Yeah. Yes, and they run up everywhere. Yeah. I'd like this run up everywhere. Some boy thing on it and I'm round the sun. Watch out. I know everybody has a like you, yeah. Some of them still have to fight you, yeah. I know everybody has a rate you. Some are gonna love you and some are gonna hate you, yeah. I know everybody has a like you. Jamrock no matter who wants to fight you. I know everybody has a rate you. Some of them we hate you. But make them one. Why them are one, so I chew them gone. Why them stay so from the day them born. Them no love is the righteousness of a farm. Why? When you say make them one. Why them are one, so I chew them gone. Why them stay up on the day them born. Big dance alone, but tell them I'm one. Watch, go. Choose your friends them and choose them wisely. Not daddy, but the one them well lively. And now watch pretty face where you're smiley. And scrupulous when your mama pump you kindly. Look out for the one Mr. Divine. Where you're shiny. The one the one behind the phone and the one on the Jamrock. I think you're up really well. Yes, my one up anyway. Yeah. I'd like this one up anyway. Some boy thing on it.